All right, hello and welcome to Road Trip Adventure. All right, hello and welcome to Road Trip Adventure.
At Bingothon at this point.
So,
This
has become somewhat of a tradition at Bingothon at this point. This funny little car game where we drive around for a while.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, start
I'm just
time.
getting a bit
Sorry.
ahead of myself.
Start the timer.
So I want
Sorry.
to try and finish this run as quick. I mean,
I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself because we're ahead of schedule, so I want to try and finish this run as quick. I mean, we're behind schedule, so I want to try and finish this run as quickly as I can.
We can do it. We can do it.
Getting a bit
jumping right in.
A bit nervous, but you know, we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
So, jumping right in.
What was I going to say? This is Road Trip Adventure. We all know Road Trip Adventure.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
Not all of
this
us,
is Road
but
Trip Adventure.
most of us
we all
at
know
this
Road
point,
Trip Adventure.
Because it's been at Bingothon for quite a few
Well,
years.
not all of us, but most of us at this
years.
point.
But we've been
because it's been at Bingothon for quite a few years. Well,
and
2 years.
we just drive around.
We've been doing it like 4 times, I think.
NPCs, get
And
items,
we
whatever,
just drive
you know,
around,
classic
talk
stuff.
to some
Now, to start
NPCs,
off the run, we always do
get
a bit of
items, whatever, you know. Classic stuff.
We always go
now,
to
to start off the run, we
Papaya
always
Island,
do a
where
bit
we
of
can get some jet turbines. Now these jet
we always
turbines
go
are really useful
to
because
Papaya
we can
Island where we
quite
can get
easily traverse the
some
world
jet
much
turbines.
faster
Now these jet
using
turbines are really useful
it's a
because we
strat we
can
use in
quite easily
both
traverse
of
the world much
speedrun
faster
both of the main
using them.
speedrun categories.
Yeah, it's a strat we use in both of the both of the main speedrun categories, and it's just yeah, they put one of the most powerful items available from the beginning of the game, so it makes it quite easy. And at the moment I'm getting a bit of a pretty awful drive under the ocean. In any percent that would probably be a reset, but you know. We got time. So, we've got a few interesting goals here. Obviously, it's a quadruple bingo, so we've got a lot of stuff to do. There's plenty of different things, various goals to achieve throughout the course of the run. We're going to be collecting gems. We're going to be, well, okay, maybe not collecting gems in this run, looking at the card, but we're definitely going to be talking to a lot of NPCs. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. And we're going to be seeing a lot of the game, I think, in this run. Not quite so much racing, but definitely some other stuff. Although usually this game's bingo isn't necessarily about the racing, more so about the interaction with NPCs and the going around the world and seeing a lot of stuff, so that's all part of the experience.
CaveL1ghter, we have a question in chat. Is CaveL1ghter reading chat?
I'm definitely reading chat, that's for sure. I say as I mess up a trick in the game, that's awesome. That's what you get for reading chat, I guess. Yeah, I've been looking at the card. It is a very easy card. Granted, normally I would probably finish this card under estimate, but and at that point I would probably go for like a blackout or something, but since we're running kind of behind schedule, so I'll try to finish underestimate the best I can, and then we can move on to the next run. Sorry that road trip would have to be cut short, but for the sake of Bingothon in general, I think it's pretty good to have an easy card in this case. Alright, there's my backup strat. I don't actually know. Out of habit, I kind of spoke to Karori there pretty early. Usually I'm supposed to go talk to this guy around here first. As you can see, I'm bending the laws of physics and climbing walls. Classic. You'll be seeing that a lot. Gravity doesn't apply to us in this case, unless we're doing that jump, in which case I failed it pretty heavily. There is usually, like... I mean, once you sort of practice the jump a lot, it can become quite consistent, but... it's easy to fall out of it if you haven't been speedrunning for a while, which, in my case, I haven't, so... it is what it is. Luckily, this wall is always ready for me to just climb up. The world record actually uses a different strat for getting around here, but it's a pretty difficult one and pretty inconsistent. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 in race is definitely getting positions 1, 2, and 3 with teammates. I'm actually going to go into this coconut shop and get the sign because I need to. For all the advert signs. Yeah, I'm probably going to be avoiding the teammate, the 1, 2, 3 in a race goal because that requires you to get teammates and win, which requires a lot of time to, first of all, get the teammates and then get the parts to upgrade your teammates to make them able to win the race, so... is there anything I need to do here on Papaya? Mayor is motivated, I could do that, yeah. And catch 20 fish, I actually need to do that as well. I'm probably going to be going for row 2, row 4, and then column 2, column 4. So we're going to be making a hashtag on the board today. Hashtag Bingothon. Post about it on Twitter. Oh wait, I've messed up that dialogue. It's one of those things where you have to say like no and yes and no and whatever in a specific pattern. I came here to race. Yes. Okay, there we go. Mayor is motivated. There's our first square. Alright, time to catch fish. This is going to be a bit difficult because I haven't upgraded my steering yet, which I will be doing later. Not too difficult, but still just takes quite a bit longer because the default steering is really slow. Come on. Any fish? Fish check. We got any fish in chat? Post fish emotes to prove you that you're in fact a fish. Okay, we've done that. Catch 20 fish, that was really easy. Fastest first 2 squares ever, maybe? Not sure. There's one other NPC that I wanted to talk to, actually, in Papaya. To work towards one of the, well, another bingo goal that's actually completely unrelated to Papaya Island, but I think he's over here somewhere. No, that's not him. Goddamn, I'm trying to remember where this guy is. Is he up here? No, that's not him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Good old Michael. There we go. So that's unlocked something for later, for the Arctic pattern. Now, time to go through the rounds of just driving around the world. And doing everything in every town that I need to do. Starting here with the coffee shop. If I can turn. Oh, I forgot to check for the steering. I'm not sure if there is a ×2 steering upgrade in Papaya, but I wanted to check if there was, so that I could get it earlier. But too late now, I'm gonna have to suffer with this default handling. And in Fuji City, I'm actually going to be getting the body that we're going to be using later on for the well, for the rest of the run for the donation incentive, where we chose the body, and that ended up being, according to the bid, that was the 86 Trueno, the funny initial D drift car. So that's what we're going to be using for the rest of the run once I get to Fuji City, because I'll have to buy it there. Actually, I might just get X1 steering here in Peach Town, because I'm going to be spending 500 on the body anyway, so I won't have enough for X2 steering. Alright, I got the peach. I gotta give that to James, I think. Wait, was that not... I could have sworn I saw the peach somewhere. Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, it's not in... No, it's in row 4. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I completely lost track of that square for a second.
Well, I do love this tradition of having road trip adventure here at Bingothon. Can I cut in real quick?
Yep,
So
feel
we
free.
have a $10 donation. Thank you so much. It was actually from Plus Nomad. It said $10 for runner's choice on the car choice. So yeah, I think it was a little bit too late. That's okay. I think we're good with this Toyota, right?
Yeah, I'll double down on the Toyota with that runner's choice then.
There you go. There you go. It was meant to be. Thank you for any and all donations, small and big. We'll take them all.
Yeah, we've still got a fair amount left of Bingothon, so donate as much as you can, guys. Keep it up. We've been doing really well so far. It's been an absolute beautiful amount of money, so keep going, keep pushing. Which car is this? This is the RX-7 FB. It's one of the starter cars. Mazda RX-7. There's actually 3 RX-7s in this game, and only one of them is one that you can start with. And the starter car is randomized from like a pretty large pool of different cars that you can get. Now we'll be heading to Japanese land, to Fuji City, to buy our Toyota. Make a good old purchase of an overly expensive car. Well, in real life at least. Who would have known that the power of anime could make a car go way beyond its original selling price 30 years later? Oh yeah, I need to speak to 5 roaming cars in Fuji. I'm actually gonna speak to Goro here real quick, just to get some of that done. Mr. Goro. You can donate for the Trueno, but it's already been selected, so... But feel free to donate the bucks anyway. We need the money. Oh, I actually needed to clear barrel dodging when I was in Peach Town, so I'll have to do that later. Initial D karaoke. I mean, if you want the stream to get DMCA'd, then feel free. What else? I don't think this guy counts as a roaming car, so I'll probably have to skip out on that one. The noodle shop, or the dumpling cake shop, or whatever it's called. Gotta go get that. Oh, there's a roaming car back here. Let me get that. Oh! Come on. This guy's being a bit slippery. Yeah, the record label that holds a lot of the Initial D Eurobeat songs is quite a bit stingy and very active in claiming whatever piece of media they can. This is the wrong place. Alright, that's 3 out of 5 shop signs. That's also, what, like 3 or 4 cars that I've spoken to? Well, let's speak to these 2 and then we know it's 5. Alright, there we go. 5 roaming cars in Fuji. I also need to get Brian, so I need to come back here once I went to my city, or once I've been would be the correct English word. Where's the 8.6? Here's both of the 8.6s. We're going to be taking the Trueno. Alright, let's go put it on right away. Get that 8.6. There we go, Initial D PogChamp. Funny drift car. Go away, Goro. Yeah, it adds like 10 kilometers per hour when you're going around corners. Hidden feature. Oh yeah, I took Kevin home. I forgot to check that one. There we go. Flying a bit. So now comes the chill part of the run where we just kind of drive around a bit. Look at the nice scenery. And not go there because that's not where I want to be right now. I like how I got a single bingo in under 20 minutes. I think that's a new record for me. That's something special. Right, we got our own garage. That's done. This is going by extremely quickly. This is a quadruple bingo, so we're doing four lines of bingo. There's the fire truck, Sleepy Brian. Back to my garage. So we can't quite do the Sleepy Brian stuff yet. Gonna have to wait until it's nighttime. So in the meantime, we'll go to Sandopolis and do the rest of what we need to do. So what's there to do in Sandopolis? I think it's just the there's the advert sign, the cake shop, and then the... I don't think there is... Oh, the first contact, yeah, that's true. And figure 8, step 5. Okay. Alright, here we go. Figure 8, step 5. The most complicated figure 8 you've ever seen. And I failed it. I already lost my way. Awesome. Sick. You gotta go around the other side of that cone. Oh, even with ×1 handling, this is... Oh. This is a struggle. Ugh. Gotta go really slow for the slalom part. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if it weren't for this damn Toyota, I would have enough money for better steering, but looks like that's not happening today, so we'll have to suffer through with the worse steering. At least it's not the default steering, so we're one step up from that, at least. Alright, there we go. That's, and I didn't mean to enter it again, but that's figure 8, step 5. Retire from my road trip adventure career. I'm never going to play this game ever again. Alright. Oh yeah, the cake shop. Whoops. Going the wrong way.
Is it okay if I ask something?
Feel free.
Did you or MB maybe buy something during Black Friday?
I don't think I did, no.
What about MB? Did you?
Yes, I did actually. I bought a good deal of something.
Okay. So first I was thinking maybe it's actually not such a good idea to hold a charity event during like raising money during Black Friday. But now I thought like everybody saved some money, you know? So I was thinking, since everybody saved some money, they probably have some money left that goes to charity, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Now, I will be honest, I don't think I can afford to do that. We actually bought new phones. We really needed new phones. So we actually just dropped about $800 on phones,
I
which
see.
is a
I see.
little out of the budget to begin with. So I actually donated before I did that because I was like, I'm not going to feel like donating after I do that.
All
So
right.
mine was the opposite strategy. I'm going to donate before I spend the money, but
Smart,
it was,
smart.
yeah, it was necessary.
But I did save some money, and I was wondering, CaveL1ghter, if you would like to sing during your run.
Hmm. Sing what exactly?
Well, you're driving the train, so.
Yeah.
Just think about it and name me the price.
All right. I'll think about it.
All right. Have a good run. I'll be out
Right.
now.
Thank
See
you. Yeah, I'll see about singing. Although maybe I'm evil enough to make the hosts do that instead.
Interesting. All in the name of charity. All in the name of charity. That's what I'll say.
Oh wait, whoops. Messed up the dialogue options on that one. There we go. That's the painting. This is a lightning fast bingo. Oh shit. Hold on, I need to... Sorry for the swearing, but I need to slow down and look at this guy. Our brother has been found. Our fellow Initial D master, Mr. Steve himself, aka the only other panda tree I know in the game. There he is. But yeah, surprisingly I didn't actually... I mean, I didn't want to waste any money for Black Friday because, you know, Christmas is coming up. There's going to be a lot of spending for that, so... Gotta save money for that. Not to mention I don't really have much at the moment that I would like to buy anyway, but, you know. I don't actually know why I stopped here. I don't think there's any business I need to do in Mushroom Road, so I should be good on that to keep going.
Trust me, my aunt just actually set up an exchange between the cousins, which I was really relieved about because then I don't have to get a gift for each of the cousins. You know, it's like a Secret Santa kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, getting gifts for extended family is always like probably the least nice part about Christmas because there's so many people to worry about and you don't necessarily always know everything about what those people want.
Yes.
Yeah. It's tough.
Okay, well, as long as we're hanging out here in the Bingothon channel, I may as well say some things about Bingothon. You're here after all. So, if anyone did not know, Bingothon is obviously here for Bingothon, the winter event, but we're actually a little bit bigger than that. So we are a channel that hosts Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild weekly bingo matches, occasionally some Super Mario Sunshine matches. And I do want to thank also Speedruns Live for hosting us right now. So if you're hearing us through Speedruns Live, feel free to come over to the Bingothon channel and just give us a follow.
Alright, so in the meantime there, I got the final advert sign, so that's done. Next up we have... Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to the guy who gives me the Arctic pattern. That's probably my last thing to do in White Mountain before I do the ski jump, which is gonna be... That's gonna be an interesting challenge, because getting 400 meters in ski jump is not easy. You have to do a bit of funky stuff. Funky physics stuff. Right, Bigfoot Joe. There we go. Arctic pattern. Yeah, thank God curling isn't on the list. I've had multiple practice sessions where it gives me the get maximum score in curling thing, and that is an absolute pain.
Curling with a car.
Yeah, you basically like you drive. You have to like reach the exact amount of speed to like not go too far over the target. It's kind of weird. Actually, don't know why I'm going through this tunnel. It's probably just faster to go above the land. But I need to go through to the other side of this anyway. Yeah, normally you'd like go over the top, but... I mean, you don't need the wing set for 400 meters, but I'm getting it anyway because it's probably like much easier. And it'll be useful later on in the run anyway, just for general handling purposes. Right, there we go. So let's go. Let's go do this stuff. This ski jumping. My controller is vibrating furiously as the game glitches out. This is probably not the best way to approach getting up here, but, you know, it's one way to do it. There we go. Alright, let's go. Ski jump time. Ah, messed that up. It's gonna take a bit of fiddling this one to get 400 meters, but we'll do it. Come on, there we go. Yes, there we go. That's the glitch done. Almost 500 meters there. So, what else is there left to do? I could do the oh, there's only 3 squares left. That's insane. Oh, 4 squares. Okay, I'll do the barrel dodging first. That's utterly insane. Probably the luckiest bingo card I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, if we weren't behind on schedule, I could have pretty easily gone for a blackout bingo on this one, I think. Right, that's done. Whoops. Right, so White Mountain Policeman's Wish. That is in San Polis, so I'm gonna warp there. And then we only have 2 things left to do after that. Unbelievably fast quadruple bingo. That's so crazy. Like less than halfway through the estimate. And
Let's say a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, right?
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I can't believe it, but yeah. Right, talk to this guy, and then we go back to White Mountain.
And thank you so much to Bozo Frozo for the $30. We very much appreciate that. Going towards Fred Hutch. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, if this ends up being too early, we might actually be behind. I mean, we might actually end up ahead of schedule, so I'll see if I can push this a little bit, but when is the next run scheduled to start, normally?
I am seeing at 7:55 my time, and it's 7:15 my time. And so that would, let's say, about 30 minutes with a transition time too.
30 minutes from now.
Well, I would say if we could take 30, if we stretch this out 30 more minutes, that would probably be perfect. I'm asking right now, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I'm looking at.
All right, I'll focus on completing this in the meantime, and then I'll see where we're at once I'm done. All right, so we're gonna go over to Sleepy Brian here, get that done. All right, that's Sleepy Brian done. And finally, first contact. Oh wait, I can't do it at the moment, it's daytime. So actually, I'll have to teleport around a bit to change the time. Yeah, I expected the run to be underestimate, but not this far underestimate. So since it is going as fast as it is, I think it's fair enough to say that I'll extend the run a bit until, yeah, and I'll cut it off whenever it's supposed to end. Normally during the schedule.
All right, we'll let you go a little longer. This is awesome to see different parts of this game.
Well, at the moment I'm kind of just teleporting back and forth, but yeah, it's
Yeah. How
a
many
lot to see.
how many maps of the area have we seen?
Well, we've currently seen actually all except one of the towns, so yeah, there's only one more town that we haven't seen yet, and let's see, I'll try and just complete as many miscellaneous squares around as I can, and hopefully we'll get to see that as well. That was an unexpected jump. Okay, I guess I went to the moon for a second.
Is your
Alright.
car kind of like a cat in that it never actually flips over? It always lands on its wheels.
Yeah, it's kind of hard programmed so that if you hit like 90 degrees facing upwards, it kind of just stops rotating you. So you can never flip over in this game. Alright, and that's that done. 41 minutes. Well, 42 minutes basically. And yeah, from now I'm gonna just complete as many various squares as I can to fill out the time until the next run is supposed to start. And yeah, amazing how I brought that back from how far we were behind schedule, but I guess miracles do happen during Bingothon.
Ooh, miracles happen. Well, yeah, you can make our miracles with donations.
Indeed. Get those donations in so we can make miracles happen in the medical field as well.
We do have $20 from Nick Knack Nick, our own. Glad I made it in time for the road trip adventure run. Thanks to all the runners and staff for putting on this amazing event twice a year. Here's my contribution to cancer research. And remember, submit to Indython. So what he's saying about that, Indython is actually one of our sponsors going on right now. They are going to be having their own marathon happening in January, I believe. And so if you want to go over to their, is it pronounced Oingus page? Then you can get in some submissions for their run of indie games. So if you are a player of an indie game, hey, it doesn't even have to be a speed game. Maybe just a bingo.
And that's like the first time in a long time that I've messed that jump up. That's... I don't think I've ever done that during a run, but here we go. Part 2. There we go. Right in there. And now we see the final town that we haven't seen yet today, which is Cloud Hill. There we are. We've got a couple of mini games to do here. I wonder if I think this is the only time we haven't seen golf here on Bingothon in Road Trip Adventure. I think all previous 3 or so times we've always done golf, but not this year. Or not this season. Because I did during summer as well, I think.
And we have another $10 from Plus Nomad. Thank you so much. They say 10 more to do 6 lines instead of 4.
6 lines instead of 4. Yep, I'll go for that. It should be easy enough, I think.
I'm trying to think what we would call that. Call that kind of bingo.
Sextuple bingo. I don't know.
I like it, yes.
Yeah, this minigame is pretty tough. I might have to push him off the edge. I don't think I have the parts to do this. Right. Time to push this guy off the edge. We're gonna cheat. Oh, I didn't manage to get him there. Let's see if we can do him on the next bridge. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm too far behind. Okay, let's try that again. Now, if he goes off the edge, he just dies. And you basically win the race by default at that point. You can't lose unless you fall off as well. Ah, I'm being too slow. The AI is pretty unpredictable in this game, so it kind of depends whatever he does. Ugh, nah, didn't make it.
How many laps is it?
It's only one
Just
lap,
one?
but
Okay.
yeah, I keep failing it, so I have to retry it because I haven't got the correct parts to do this yet. I can try beating him legit, though. I don't know if it's gonna work. No. Yeah, I had that clip in my head. That AVGN clip where he says, "That's right, we're gonna cheat." Let's see. Yeah, I just don't have the... I don't have the grip. Alright, I'll come back to this. I'll do the rainbow jump in the meantime. I think I should be fine to just do a couple Peach Raceway races, get some money, and then get some better tires for that. I'm pretty sure I've done it before with parts like this, but it's not easy. Alright, let's see. I haven't done Rainbow Jump in a while, so I'm gonna have to try and remember how this works. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, can we make... Nah. Didn't make it. I'm gonna have to get a bit more run up for that one.
It looks so close until all of a sudden, nope, it's not.
Oh, and that one I got stopped by the ramp. I love it when that happens. Oh, come on. Let's try. I think I didn't press up too early. I mean, early enough. Because you actually have control over the wing using the L buttons. You need to kind of get it right just so that you land on the platform. Ah! I remember doing this like third try in one of my practice runs. But it's so unpredictable, this game. Ah! Nope. Ah. Let's try this the slow way again. Would be nice to clip the edge of the platform just to reduce that speed a bit more, but it is very tough to get with these parts. Ah. Yeah, there is an alternate strat where you can like spin the car around very rapidly, but you have to kind of get lucky with the physics for that one. And you can't really rely on the physics engine to do what you want in this game. Extremely unpredictable. Ah, there we go. As you just saw. Oh, so close. That was almost it. I might spend the entire rest of the run just doing this at this point.
Dedication. It must be met.
Ugh.
Speaking of things that must be met, we are only $90 away from getting our bonus game, Bowser's Fury. I would love to see that.
Come on. Yeah, I think we've got a new category to make for speedrun.com. Rainbow jump percent. Rainbow jump default parts percent. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it works. Oh. It really is such a pain. Alright, I think I'm gonna go get some better tires, because I need them for the race anyway. So I'm gonna farm a bit of money and get me some decent road tires. Come on. So we're finally going to see some racing in this game, albeit a very small amount of it. Doing some sick drifts to honor the initial decar. I usually define the all coins in a town, I usually define by the bar, yes. Because the bar basically tells you when there's no more coins in the area, so it's just an easy way to sort of have a definitive line of where Peach Town is. Yeah, shoutouts to all the Chorikyu games. They're all really good. I've played every game in the HG series, which this is part of. There's 4 of them, all on the PS2, and they're all really good games. I recommend people If you guys like racing games, you should play these games. I'm actually going to check which tires I have available to buy, because I'm not entirely sure what the prices of some of the earlier racing tires are. I think the semi-racing is like 2,000. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go for sports tires then, probably. It's not a huge upgrade, but I think it should be fine. Although, no, actually, no. I'm gonna go straight for the racing, the semi-racing rather. Yeah, these games have very interesting localized names because they're... I think it's a series that had to have a lot of changes, name changes in the Western audiences, because generally I think people in the West don't actually know about Chorikyu, because it's a Japanese toy line. So they've had to make a lot of name changes for the Western audiences, and because they generally use two separate localization teams for Europe and America, it often ends up with completely different results in different regions. So it ends up getting really confusing. But I think that's common for a lot of like smaller Japanese games at the time, made by like low-budget small studios. The Tokyo Extreme Racer series is another good example of very interesting naming conventions in the West by Japanese games. Road Trip Adventure Avenue was supposed to be HG3, aka European Gadget Racers. That was supposed to be the name for it in the US, but HG3 never got released in the US, sadly. Alright, let's see if I can do this in time. "20 minutes to complete." What's that? 5 different squares? We'll see if we can do it. The worst is going to be the mini games, I think. So I'll leave that until last. In the meantime, I have to remember where the blue sapphire is. I'll actually have to look at that. Right, there we go. We should have much better traction on the road now. That'll be much easier. Oh yeah, I forgot about the karaoke initial D. I think it's too late for that now, but... Oh yeah, it is the ruins, yeah. Now I remember. I guess I'll collect some coins while I'm here anyway. Peach City coins. I think I'll go for the coin down this way. The coins in Peach Town are probably the worst because they're very scattered. They're all over the place. I mean, the windmills are probably, or the wind turbines or whatever you want to call them, are probably as close to White Mountain as they are to Peach Town, so I reckon it probably powers both of those places. If not the whole world in this game, but I don't know if, like, what, there's like 20-something wind turbines? I don't know if that's enough to power, like, all these cities. Then again, how does power get to Cloud Hill? How is Cloud Hill even possible? Why does it float in the sky? So many questions left unanswered. Oh, yeah, they have the volcano, yeah, that's true. Where else can I get some coins that I haven't collected? It's going to be a bit of a pain without the coin radar, I think. But we'll get by. There's one coin, like, behind here somewhere, I think. No? No, I'd say the rainbow jump is probably worse than volcano course. I think volcano course is pretty easy if you just take it, like, really slowly. I think this coin down this way also counts as Peach Town, so I'm gonna get it just in case. It might count as Fuji, but I don't know. I'll see. Alright. Back to Peach Town. We'll check on our coin count. I mean, it's not finished for sure, but... there's still quite a few near the windmills, but we'll go there in a bit. Just want to check to make sure if there's any close by that I missed. Actually, there's the one by the barrel dodging. I need to get that one. There it is. Ah, no. That was a very awful miss. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to go to the windmills. Clean up any last coins I can find. There's one there. Stop for fuel. Oh my god, I never realized that either. Clean. Huh. I always, like, in my head I always thought of it as being, like, pronounced clean. But that's interesting.
Oh, English. If L-I-E-N is lean, or is it L-E-A-N would be lean. But yeah. Lean. Yeah, lean.
English is an enigmatic language. Right, there's 1 or 2 coins around these windmills at the base somewhere. Where is it? It's kind of hard to spot with all these hills and without the coin radar. Oh, there it is. Right, back to Peach. Gonna be checking the bar for the locations of these final ones. Oh, whoops. Oh, there's one right next to the bar, that's what he said. I know he said the bar, so I thought, like, oh, there's a coin here? Yeah, there's one right here. I can't believe I missed that one, that's like the most obvious one. Milton's house. I have no idea who Milton is, but I guess we'll find out. Is there a coin behind any of these houses? Maybe it's one of these ones over this way. I don't see a coin here anywhere. Nor can I think of one being here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. That was hiding. Hiding away from me. Actually, I don't need to warp, I can just drive. Right. Northeast. Right, north of Quick Pick Shop 11. I think it's the one near the ocean cliff. I'm trying to think. I already got the one at the mouth of the river, so... But I think there's another one at the ocean cliff. I think this is number 11 right here. Yeah, there it is. And then if you go north here, there should be a coin somewhere on the edge. There it is. Like 2 pixels of coin in the distance. Right. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to manage the 6 lines. Because getting the coins took too much time without the radar. Northwest of Peachtown near the ocean cliffs. I thought I already got one in northwest near the ocean cliffs, but I guess it's not as far as the wind turbines. But yeah, unfortunate. I thought these squares would go quicker, but I struggled too much with the rainbow jump. And yeah, the coin collecting takes an ages. Yeah, I can speak English. Native language. There it is. You know, I think someone... Maybe I'll do it eventually, but... Take the river in the north of Peachtown towards the west. It's in the river. That means nothing, but okay. But yeah, maybe I'll do it, but someone ought to eventually, I think, make a map. Like a full map of all the coins in the game. I think that would be pretty helpful. But it would take quite some time, because there are 100 of them. I've already done the one under the bridge. I just have to kind of follow the river west, I think. Eventually I'll see another coin. Yeah, I did the one under the other bridge as well. Here it is. Here's the coin I'm looking for. I mean, the game does have a map, but it's very incomplete, as you can see. It's just an outline of the terrain. It doesn't really show you any of the cities or anything. Right, that should... Okay. It's the final ones near the docks. Yeah, I gotta go get those, and then I should be done. I'll check off that square and be done with the run after that. Yep, it's a shame I couldn't get the other goals done, but it is what it is. These took way too much time. Again, normally if I'm doing one of these coin goals, I'd get like the coin radar pretty early in the game. That makes it much easier and much faster, but since I wasn't going for that square in the first place, I kind of just skipped out on doing that.
Well, this helps us see why you picked the hashtag that you did pick.
Yeah, not just a coincidence, but
Yeah.
I mean, well, it is just a coincidence, but
You picked a good quadruple.
not just for the sake of the hashtag.
Yes.
But it was a cool pattern anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah, the one near the gem. I'll get that one and then we'll be done. The one under the bridge counts as Fuji City, so I'm not going to be doing that one. Well, under the huge stone bridge, I mean. Alright, there we go. That's all the coins in Peach Town, and I don't think I have time to do much else, so... Yeah, that was Road Trip Adventure. Quadruple bingo, plus one extra square that is in the corner of the board, and it kind of ruins the plus or the hashtag pattern shape. But you know, it was fun anyway.
It was. So, CaveL1ghter, where can we find you?
Twitch.tv/CaveL1ghter with a 1 instead of an I, as my username is pretty much everywhere and has been for the last 10 years. So, yeah, thanks for watching.
And what about the Road Trip Adventure? Is there a Discord, or what kind of community is there?
We do have a small Discord, but it's primarily for speedrunning. But anyone's welcome to join if you enjoy the game or want some tips on it or just want to talk about it. Then feel free to join. You can find us on the speedrun.com board for this game. There's a link to the Discord. And yeah, it's a fantastic game. I urge anyone to check it out who can get their hands on it. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, GG's, thank you so much for bringing this to Bingothon Winter 2021. We are going to go to a short intermission, and it looks like our next run, we will be having Rob the Gamer play Pokepark Wii. So if you want to get any donations before that on our intermission, go ahead and do so.
We are the pioneers of the bone marrow transplant, and we are a center for immunotherapy in the world, and that's using a patient's immune system to cure cancer. We also have a huge expertise in viruses and virology, which is why we sort of ran the trials for 4 major vaccines. These include the Moderna, the AstraZeneca, the Johnson & Johnson, Novavax, and coming soon to a center near you, possibly, the Sanofi Pasteur as well. We also are a center which tests treatments for COVID to try and make it less deadly. And we are ever so grateful to supporters like you who have been following our mission and following our work and supporting us along the way. So that's who we are. And I'm here to talk any and all science.
This is Bingothon Winter 2021. I am your host, just call me MB. And as you just saw, we are sponsored by Team 17. They are making this possible. So you actually can be eligible to win prizes from them, a whole game pack of their games, if you donate just $20. Those donations go to Fred Hutch. Fred Hutch is a cancer research center. Dr. Elizabeth Halloran of Fred Hutch is a part of a team led by Northeastern University researchers, where they're working on modeling the early worldwide spread of COVID-19 using transportation and population data. The results from that model suggest it could be used in preparation for future outbreaks. So we are so glad to be partnering with both Team 17 and Fred Hutch. We are going to be transitioning shortly to our next game. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy this intermission for just a little bit more. We're just so thankful for Fred Hutch. We're going to give as much as we can to them. Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving. I get it. Thanksgiving for Fred Hutch. All right, so let's get our donations in.
Winter.